Commissioner Lawn Spears, thank you for your representation of me. I'm here to speak on behalf of Dekalb County Animal Services. We have so many things, and we heard them this morning, to be proud of in this county, but one of them that we should not be proud of right now is the condition of our animal shelter. I have been volunteering there since the building opened, since before the building opened in 2017, and I helped set that building up, and it was wonderful at the time, but it didn't take long for that building to fill up. And it did, and it stayed full, except during the pandemic when there was a miracle where everybody got a dog and they went to our wonderful parks, and that was terrific. But now we're full again. We are well beyond capacity, and these animals are in crowded containers, cages, big dogs in cages. Maybe you can see my arm. I took one out of a cage yesterday who was just clawing to get out, an 11-month-old dog, but he's a big one, and he was just trapped in there because there is no other resource for these animals. 30% of the animals that are in our shelter now are court cases. Many of these could be disposed either by seeking disposition or asking for cost of care. We have backyard breeders whose animals are confiscated, and what they do is they prolong the case. They don't care about the animals that are in there. They're prolonging the case so that they won't be put out of business. We have people that just don't show up. They don't care about the animals that are in there. Some of them are in there as long as 2 years, and then they have to be killed. Not euthanized, they have to be killed because they're not safe to adopt into the community. I see stories every single day. Last Friday, there was a homeless man. I say homeless, he was in a car, and he stopped me. I had my volunteer shirt on. He had some questions about what to do. He'd never been to the shelter before. And sitting in the seat beside him was an adorable dog, well cared for, obviously. She had a beautiful harness on. And the reason he was at the shelter is because he was an Uber driver. He had no place to live, and he couldn't have his dog in the car while he was trying to do his job. I couldn't tell him that there's a good possibility that dog might be euthanized, but the staff would have to tell him that. Please consider doing something for our animal shelter and our animals in our growing community. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.